Welcome to Ball and Ballers on this Wednesday. I don't even know. Yeah, 8th of October. I want to say happy birthday to my daughter because it is her birthday today as well, turning 21. Yeah, I feel old. On today's episode, I'm going to discuss the rumors that we're getting regarding the January transfers. I know January is like 3 months away, but there's still rumors going around, and a lot of it's to do with Kobbie Mainoo, who's the first one. And the other one will be Joshua Zirkzee. But before I continue on to that, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. And I'll be bringing you content like this 3-4 times a week. I'm even going to start doing live shows soon. So I'm not sure what day exactly I want to start that. But I will be trying to do a bit more, a few more live shows and just see how I got on with that. So let's get into this first story. So it's Kobbie Mainoo. We all know about Kobbie Mainoo wanting to go on loan in January. It was all over the place. It did quiet down for a bit, then the rumors started popping up here and there. Now it's popping up again. The team that's really interested in him is Napoli at the moment. They seem to be wanting all our players. They got Zirkzee, they got McTominay. Not Zirkzee, sorry. They got Højlund, they got McTominay, and now they want Kobbie Mainoo, supposedly, in January. Might as well call Napoli United at this point. But that is one of the major rumors. And do I blame Kobbie? No. It's the World Cup year. He needs to be starting a bit more. He can't start because of Bruno. Bruno ain't going to lose his spot unless he's injured. So that leaves Kobbie in a position where, do I really want to play 15 to 20 minutes a match and come on? And some matches maybe not at all. Of course I don't. He's not like he's going to take Igatti's spot. It's not like he's going to take Casemiro's spot. So he's not really CDM. He's more of an attacking midfielder. The place that we can slot him is a number 8 position where Bruno's currently playing. So with the way Amorim feels about Bruno, he's never going to drop him. No matter how bad his performances have been, he ain't going to drop him. So where does that leave Zirkzee? Well, I want to play for England, so I'm going to try my luck and move out. We stopped it in, Amorim and the team stopped him from moving in the summer, saying they needed him. They really did need him, and then he's not been used much. So I don't really blame him for going. If I was going to go into a bit more of a story about him, there's one in the Manchester Evening News. And this story is not it's not the only place I've heard the stories all over the place. But I didn't want to report on it Monday, even though I knew about it Monday, is because I like waiting to see other people who are more reliable push the story or push the narrative. I don't want to bring you a story where I've just heard it in one place and then that's it. I like bringing you stuff that I feel like has some truth behind it. I may not always get it right, but I do try. So Kobbie Mainoo could see his Manchester United future decided quickly when the January transfer window opens, according to the latest reports. Sky Sports journalist Sasha Tavalieri claims Napoli are still in contact with United midfielder, or his entourage, shall I say, having tried to sign the 20-year-old during the summer transfer window. The report suggests that a loan move is being considered, which would give Mainoo the game time he desires and continue his development. Antonio Conte is looking to conclude the deal quickly. So there you have it, folks. That's basically the gist of the story. And do I feel like United will block him again? Of course I do. I feel like United will block him again in January because they don't really want to get rid of him in case something happens to Bruno, which I doubt. There's also rumors about Bruno and the Saudi interest popping up again, but I've not heard it as much this time. But obviously, if the story gets bigger, I will bring you that news as well and the latest developments on that. But I don't want to see Kobbie go. I'll be honest, but if he's not getting game time, he wants to play for England, then I understand the reason why he wants to go. And I feel like the team should not hold him back, send him on loan, let him get that experience, let him make the England squad. When Bruno goes in the summer, which I think he will, bring him back. And that's how I'd play it. And another player that isn't getting much game time, I think he's had 82 minutes this season so far. We've played 8 games, including the Carabao Cup, which we got knocked out of. And it's Joshua Zirkzee. He's not getting enough time. We got enough 10s in the team. We've got Mount, Cunha, and Bumo. Ahmad can play there. So we've got quite a few 10s in the team. We're overloaded with 10s at the moment. There's probably going to be a few more players that can actually play in that position also. Mainoo being one of them. Zirkzee being the others. He can also play as a 9, but he's more of a false 9, if I'm honest. And I did want to see his link up with Mbumo, but seems like Sesko is more in favor. And with his performances the last 2 games, I understand why. So Joshua Zirkzee is on the list of I want to leave United because I want more gaming time because it's the World Cup year and I want to play in the World Cup. And that's another reason I don't blame him because we're not really using him. You know, Amorim's substitutions are going to be CDM, Casemiro for Gate or Gate for Casemiro, Dorgu for whoever's on the left side or whoever's coming on to take off Dorgu. It's just the standard substitution. Sometimes he'll put on a strike, sometimes he won't. And it's basically just a standard substitutions. He'll probably take off somebody on the right sometimes, like Ahmad, and replace him with somebody else. So it's always this. You can tell what Amorim's substitutions are going to be. And where does that leave Zirkzee? Unfortunately, it doesn't give him room in the team. And it's sad because I do like Zirkzee. I think he's got talent. I think his whole play is really good. I do think he's more of a 10 than a 9. That's why you probably be playing as a false 9. But if Sesko stays fit, we can rotate the 10s. Cunha can play up front and Bumo can play up front. So where does that leave Zirkzee? Unfortunately, it doesn't really leave him much room, especially with only 22 minutes over 7 games. And that's not really good. And I understand why you want to move. And I say, personally, we should let him go. Because I'm not in the thing where I want a player to be held back just because we've got no room to play him. That's not me. But there was this report on Give Me Sport, which explained it in a bit more detail. So Everton are eyeing a surprise move at a favour Manchester United striker Joshua Zirkzee, journalist Dean Jones has revealed. The Toffees are reportedly keeping tabs on the Dutch international situation at Old Trafford, with Zirkzee weighing up his options amid a difficult start to the season under Amorim. The former Bologna striker has played just 82 minutes of football across his 4 appearances for United this term, making 0 starts and registered no goal contributions. Well, it's more 7, I reckon. Yeah, it's about 7. More than 4 games. But 82 over that period is shocking. Absolute shocking. And that's the reason I think that if players do want to leave and they don't want to stay because they can't get in the team, then that's fine. Just let them do what they need to do. Mainoo, Zirkzee, I'd rather keep them both. But unfortunately, the way the team is going and the way that we're potentially rebuilding, don't think there's any room for him. And I think after the international break, if he doesn't really get many minutes or doesn't start, then we're going to be heading into November with that much game time. That just leaves November and December. Then January, the transfer window opens. So I reckon the chances of Zirkzee and Mainoo both going in January, I would say Zirkzee is a lot higher than Mainoo's because I think United will still block Mainoo, which I think will upset. Mainoo, and whether he stops playing for us or whether he just, I don't know. I don't really see him being the type of player that's always done me at the Prem. So let's see how January gets on. But thanks for watching today's video. I appreciate it. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. And I will be bringing you more content every week, like I've said. And to get that content, you hit the notification bell so you be notified when I drop a video. Now, all I want to say is thanks for watching. Thanks for your time. And I'll see you on the next video. And any more news that comes in, I will bring it here. And see you later. Thank you. Bye.